An elderly man by the name of Dan Miller comes running into the store with a bloody nose, shouting that there is something in the mist and it took a young man. People thought him to be crazy. Now slowly, but steadily, a mist starts surrounding the store and a sudden earthquake appears, putting all the people in a panic. They are reluctant to leave the store after what just happened, but one woman goes on about having to see her daughters. She left them alone, letting the older one, who is 8 years old, babysit the younger one. She is worried about them, since the older one sometimes forgets to check on her sister. Since no one would accept to accompany her, she decides to leave alone and go into the mist, where she was not seen again. Groups of people started forming, which would talk about good old times, in an effort to calm down. In search of blankets for his son, David was told to look for them in the logging dock by the store manager Ollie Weeks. Once he enters the dock through the back door, he discovers a malfunctioning emergency generator creating a lot of smoke and decides to turn it off. In the silent darkness, David suddenly hears a weird noise coming from behind the garage door, as if something were pushing against it. When he goes back inside to tell a group of local men about the noise, they didn't believe him, but rather decided on opening the door in order to fix the generator. He started arguing with the locals, saying that it is not safe out there. That upset one of the guys who accused David of looking down on them and believing they are stupid. Against David's advice, the bagger boy Norm, trying to prove his bravery, opens the garage door, but is immediately met by a tentacled creature that grabs him by his leg. David and Ollie try to pull him out of the monster's grip, but fail to do so, resulting in the boy's death. The others barely manage to drive off the creature and cut off one of its tentacles with an axe before closing the door. While discussing whether or not they should tell the truth to everyone else in the store, they realize that it is not as safe inside as they think. Even after telling the customers about what had just happened in the logging dock, they still wouldn't believe and just laughed it all off, as if it were a bad joke.